Hi everyone, Lord Crow here, and welcome to my channel. And the topic for today is Magic Meta for weekend event week 120. So without further ado, let's proceed. So as you can see, this is like the weekend result. Finished yesterday, and currently we have like one Magic player or Magic God player who managed to get into the top 10, and we're gonna mention his and discuss his deck here. And I believe lots of people will gonna copy his deck build because of the good result. So uh the player will goes to Toxic TBH where he managed to get a 23 wins out of 25. And as you can see, this is like a literal a tempo deck, but because there's a update last Monday where there's a nerf on Flourish, so nature become one of the dominant deck became literally uh, an okay deck nowadays, not a powerful uh, god because of the god power flourish. And there's a buff of guild enforcer where lots of players who integrate guild enforcer no matter if you're an aggro or control. So guild enforcer is a card that has a 5 casting cost with 3 attack and 4 health with a, so if we go here like guild, so this is Guild Enforcer, guys. So previously he was like 6 casting cost. He was down. He was buffed, became a 5 casting cost. So a lot of people exploiting armor plus one. FYI, if you're magic and you're against this Guild Enforcer, you must need a 6 damage to kill him, or else you gonna use your multiple spell damage just like to kill him because the armor plus 2 will absorb those 2 damage automatically. And that's like one of like the current meta of now, and there are like multiple deck um has this one, and as you can see he's a neutral. So if we go back to TBH, he's like typically a tempo deck where I think he removed the carpet here, guys. As you can see, he removed the carpet. Instead of like early aggro magic tempo, he became settled into a little bit of mid range. And as you can see, the biggest he has is Epiphany. But one thing I noticed, because there was a buff of All Seeing Spire. Uh, Previously it was like forecasting cost, and during last Monday update, they add this one, and it become now 3 casting cost. So on third turn, you can managely to do a god power, and because there are lots of player who playing now a war. And FYI, war biggest weaknesses are order, because war are relying on creature to creature board control and also weapon. But thing is, if this one is in order, he means he cannot attack this with weapon or on his creature. Technically, he will take advantage of a lot of card draw. And imagine he can like use this devastating uh, small casting cost to control the board, or even like use it to god. So let's see, anything, a spell like this one, for example, deals 2 damage. If he mentioned deals 2 damage, it means like it can be used to character like god or creature. Spell boost to, I think that's what he's trying to do here. Get out of your any FYI, he has Palace one, he has Vortimir, and he has like also he has like typically 4 cards that do a card draw. And of course, is using Scepter to add more order. Imagine I add order on All Seeing Eye more. So for War will not able to kill my creature, and technically use Monolith Storm every time you cast a after you play a spell, it gives plus 2 strength. So FYI, this can also be a good finisher, guys. So this is like a good a deck, and this is like a because of its control heavy, it means you really need to analyze game. So this is like uh, control the board and later use your, and this is, and as you can see the difference between the old tempo, they're relying on Oni spell ward. So Oni, guys, if uh was one of the part of the tempo aggro, guys, right? And carpet. So he does not use this one. So he's not relying for Oni to kill him. He's relying for spells and the structure like the so carpet, one of the most expensive card now. Oh, the value is getting lower now because of the meta change from aggro. So this one, so usually people aggro tempo, Magic use this one. Now he's not part of that one. So that's why it's like typical. Good thing about Palace one, it's getting cheaper now also. Maybe because of the ETH value. So if you gonna invest more, guys, go for the Palace one, guys. Palace one. Currently it's 58. Previously it went up to 90 or 70. Now it's going down. So grab this one. This is like a literally a good magic drawer. It can be used maybe later on ramp magic. So that's it, guys. So from the meta for magic now is from Agro Tempo using Oni, Spellward, and the Carpet. Now he's moving now to a little bit of more or card firepower and card draw mechanics. And as you can see, he's using this one and this one to boost more of your creature, guys, and Conjurer to deals more damage. And because the meta now, because of the war meta, like I said, the only war has like less capable of destroying order creature. So this is like I think the good counter for war and also other board control or like a deck like board wipe death and stuff because you will just gonna spell draw spell on your opponents. And I think that's like a good uh, way to finish your opponent. So board control early using your spell or later at the game, use uh, a boost spell like strength of creature and also scepter to deal more damage using spell like Epiphany and Wind Breath. So imagine Wind Breath with +2 boost, it becomes 7 damage. And if you have two of this, it's technically 14 damage. So that's like more on this belt. So try it, guys. Uh and because the aggro spell boosters are now becoming weaker because of Guild Enforcer, there are lots of literally war control were gaining life. So that's why it's shifting now to a little bit of a magic control rather than magic tempo control rather than magic tempo aggro. Okay. Thank you so much. If kindly leave a message if you have like comment or suggestion, and if you like my video, please sub and like, and for more Gods Unchained content. Thank you so much, guys, and have a nice day.